Krystle Breaks Easy is a place where you can be yourself.
You want some of this?
You can laugh about the past. Share your dreams.
Have different life.
And tell me what's going on with you.
Pick 5. Woman for pick 5.
You're watching Krystle Breaks Easy. I am your host, Krystle. And today I have somebody that I've known for over, I'm not going to say her age, but like over 30 years.
Yes.
Yeah, Boschmidt.
Tradition.
Yes, Auntie Jackie them. Yes,
Yes.
Boschmidt. This lovely person is a mother of 2. She's an artist. She's a business owner. She's a wife. She's more than what her name can be. She's amazing soul. She's family. Anytime I actually need her to do anything, you're always there.
I try.
No, think about it. The last time I asked you to do something for me, you were there.
Yeah. Trey Anthony. That's
Anthony
what I'm going
Singh.
to bring up later. Yeah.
So the one and only Miss Alicia is here with us today.
Hey. Thank you, guys. Yes, my name is Alicia Bucknor, the royal artist. I am a creative director, a visual artist, and a fashion designer and an author.
We're going to get to that segment. You're doing too much right now.
I just have to plug.
Yes, your plug is coming. It's coming. I swear I can't stand you. Followed by lead.
I will do.
You're just saying, hi, thank you, Krystle. It's nice
Hi,
for me to
guys.
be here.
Thanks.
She's always been this person since like birth.
Yeah.
She's always been this person. Just want to put it out there. So Alicia, as I said, we have known each other. Our moms are good friends.
Very close. Our
very
families.
close. Our families are
very close.
super close. I can't tell you the day I met her because we grew up together.
Yeah, basically. That's it. Like cousins. In a sense. Yeah.
Like, yeah, this is your cousin Alicia. Okay,
Yeah.
Auntie Jackie. Like, that was it.
For me, it's like, we're going to go over to the twin O's. We only have one twin cousin friend. And
Yes.
it's only Trina and Krystle. So,
like, that's it.
Yeah, we're going to go over the twin O's. Okay, Mom, that's how it would be.
That's it. It was, and so I don't have like a pinpoint of when we met because we're family.
Yeah.
It's as my previous guest Raven said is that cousin that's always there. She's like, I don't remember when you met your cousin, but you just always been there.
Yeah, absolutely.
So tell me a funny moment between us.
Where was I? So yeah, we were at Caravana.
Yeah.
And we were drinking.
First of all, the piece of shot she wore. You see this picture? All right. Can her belt get any smaller?
Okay.
You see the bump up? All right, cool. I'm just saying.
We were very young, and it was very hot.
It was
mind
not.
you.
It was not that long ago. Still,
It was very hot.
it was hot. It was a hot day, and we had T-shirts. We were wearing like V-necks.
Yes, but yeah, of course. What can I say?
All right.
Okay, so we were at Caravana. It was hot. It was fun. We were drinking, but we were getting work done. Mm-hmm. And I just remember just the body painting. There's somebody who's doing body painting.
Wong.
Yeah, and what happened? It was just just a funny experience. We were drinking, we were dancing, we were promoting. It was just a whole vibe. To me, that was just the day. If you wanted to say, how does Trina or Krystle do business and have fun?
No, it wasn't
that.
Trina. That was just me.
It was just you?
Yeah,
Why did I feel like she was there?
She was there to help with the street team.
Yeah. She was there volunteering. But
she was
yeah,
a volunteer.
it was you.
It was me. Yeah, that wasn't Trina.
But yeah, you were literally like, I just like how you can merge both together. You can have a lot of people come and support you, but it's fun. It's a fun experience.
Yeah, I made sure that we were promoting Secrets of a Black Boy.
Yeah, great
and
play.
Half of the team had to go to Afrofest, and then the other half had to come to Caravana. So there was like 20 of us.
Yes.
There's like roughly around 20 of us, and then before we touched road, we all met in the same parking lot, and I had Mom cook. She made fried dumpling, ackee and saltfish. I bought some cans. I had some pops in a cooler. I think so. Everybody ate breakfast
fully.
Well, I made sure because I knew we were gonna drink.
Yes.
So I made sure everyone ate breakfast. Caravana was just like hectic because we're handing out flyers. We have these teachers that say secrets. We're explaining
stickers,
what it means.
buttons we were handing out.
Yeah, a bunch of stuff that we were handing out. And it was fun. And then we met up with Wong. And one
that was my first, I think, body painting experience. So I think
Yeah.
that was like, whoa.
Yeah,
cool.
you know, see, she did it on our tie them. Watch this. Down our leg. Watch. There's a pictures. Down your arm. We did it down your arm. Yeah.
You know what's funny though? Back then, who would have known that I'd be doing art now? I did not have any idea that
that was your trigger.
I think so.
Those are like, you just like the experience.
Yeah, the whole experience in painting. I never really played around with that at the time. So that was my fun experience with you. One of them anyways. As adults.
Yes.
As adults. Because we had a lot of fun when we were children, but then, you know,
you don't really have pitney time and all that good stuff. Tell me your favorite slow jams.
Okay. I am a big Sade fan.
What Sade song?
Okay, so Taboo.
Okay.
I like Taboo, and why? Because I feel like she gives me this whole essence of that old love that you want to find, that sort of, and that song, the fact that it's like, could a love be so good and pure? Kind of like Taboo. It's kind of risky, you know, you're not sure, and I like that. I like that purity in the song. I love Usher, Nice and Slow.
Okay.
I'm that girl. I like SWV.
Why Nice and Slow?
Nice and Slow. I'm a 90s girl. I think it's just that time, that vibe, that energy, and it brings me brings back a lot of good memories about like high school or you know, just me becoming a young woman and just experiencing things, life. It's just overall good vibe, good energy song. What else? SWV. I like Weak. I like a lot of those. I think those classic songs, because I think our parents really played it, and it was kind of, at the time, it's funny, now I reminisce with my daughter, at the time I had no idea what they were really saying, and what the songs meant, truly. Yes. But now I have a better appreciation for them, too.
Yes. Yeah. Very true.
So, yeah. Any more?
That's 2 more? That's only 4.
Let's see. It's a big one. Destiny's Child, I would say. Maybe like a Say My Name or something.
That's not no slow song.
It's not slow. Okay, does it have to be slow?
Yeah, it's called Slow Jams.
Okay. Emotions, then. Destiny's Child. Have you heard this song?
Yeah.
It's just emotions taking me over.
Caught off inside.
Hey.
But if you don't come back, come home to me, darling. Don't you know that you're supposed to be
don't you know that kiss goodnight. I'm an artist, visual artist, not a singer. Sorry.
I love it that we didn't know the words, but we knew the melody. Yeah, that's not for us, but
no,
those are.
But I appreciate it. Yeah, I like those songs. I'm a '90s baby, so I like
always
that
good vibes.
Yeah.
Always just that. I love that. Those good. That's a good top 5.
106 in Park type of music.
No, that was like, you need 106 in Park. That's the top whatever.
Yeah, top whatever.
Guy, you're showing our age. Stop this guy. We're not that old.
Listen, I'm proud of it.
I am too. It's funny when I tell people my age, they're like, "What?"
I know, they're shocked.
I'm like, yeah, guy. I'm like, I'm closer to 40 than you think. They're like, no, you're not. I'm like, yo.
Yes, we are.
I'm like, yeah. There's, you know how they always say like a number is your whatever year.
Yes.
Like because I'm a huge sports fan. I'm like, yeah, my number is nobody important right now. like my best year was my Ray Allen year. 34. That's my favorite number.
Yeah.
And then 35 was Durant year, and then it just, there's who else after that. It's like, we don't count after that. You just, no, I'm sticking there.
So you're claiming 34.
34, 35, that's it. It's time to get deep. Let's get real deep. What's your breaking point?
Okay, so I remember that time very distinctively because I was pregnant. So what happened was, about 11 years ago, I got in a car accident, and I was pregnant with my first daughter. Mm-hmm. It was a month before she was supposed to be delivered, so I went into labor that night. But the whole experience and the fact that I nearly died and we got T-boned, it was pretty bad. Mm-hmm. But God is amazing. It could have been worse, and the damages that it did mentally to me and physically, it kind of spearheaded me into thinking I need to wake up and give myself a reason to be happy, because what happened after the car accident was I had migraines, I had back pains, I had all these. In my type of work, in my line of work, I have to be sitting down on a chair for a very long time, working on the computer as a creative director or creating ads or whatever. It's usually computer, in front of the computer for a long period of time. At that time, there was no way. Even now, it's still hard to do that. But I've found different ways and exercises and therapies to kind of relieve it. But that was my low point. That was at that time. I was a new mother. My body's changing. It's all weird and different for me. But it's even worse and badly beat up because of the accident. So the impact on my spine, because I had a baby, it kind of pushed down on my spine of the impact. So now I'm having to now deal with this new motherhood. You're a mom. Your career choices that you were supposed to get into. You're trying to apply yourself, but now you're not getting a job. You're not getting. They're not trying to necessarily hire somebody with certain limitations or conditions at the time. There was many limitations and challenges that I had to go through, and that to me was like my, what are you gonna do now moment, and it propelled me more to look at my children as I have to do more for them. I have to do better for them. It doesn't matter that I'm in pain or that I have these migraines that I can't even think clearly, to even communicate properly. It doesn't matter. I have to figure it out. I have to do better. So for me, that was like my ground zero at that moment, because motherhood in itself, like now you're not just looking at yourself, you're really trying to take care of a whole new life. So from then on, I picked up my feet in a sense and thought to myself, what have I ever wanted to do? I need to start doing that now. So if this door is closed, I need to look at another one and another one and open it and figure out, what do I want to do? So I did a lot of soul searching during that time, and that was a humbling experience for me, because when you're a young adult, new mother, you think you have all these things that you pre-planned. You think that you have all these challenges, in a sense, covered in your mind. But when a tragedy happens, that's a whole new story that you have to backpedal.
Trauma that you have to kind of get over.
Yes, and even to this day, I still didn't even really get over it. I don't drive, so that's clear that it has still affected me. But I try to use these sort of things and kind of push or take the pain and get something good out of the pain. You know what I mean? In that sense. And I think that's where the artist me started to develop all over again. I mean, I've always been an artist. But do I practice art daily? No. At the time I didn't. So, but that was my rock bottom.
Okay. Yeah. So with everything that has occurred, I'm glad that you know what you need to work on, because eventually would you want to drive still? Yes,
absolutely. Okay. It's just the fear of
others around you.
Yeah, that's definitely the fear. But that's it's something I'm aware of. It's something that I've had my license before. That's not the issue. It's just after that time, my perception of the road and how it feels now doesn't feel safe unsafe anymore. Because the driver was impaired or drunk or something, and she just kind of tried to fled the scene. So the fact that people don't want to take accountability for their actions, it's kind of like, okay, I could have died here, but okay.
Wow.
But
I remember my mom told me that you were in an accident and you had to go into labor, and then it was just like a big thing. But then we just we haven't actually seen each other in I would say more than 6 years, because you've never met my second child. How old's your second daughter?
She's 6.
She's 6, so we have never met our second children.
That's weird, I know, but it's, I think,
and your oldest and mine are a year apart.
Yes.
Yeah. See, look at that. 2 beautiful girls, 2 beautiful guys.
I know, we have opposites.
Yeah.
But it's crazy.
Are you going back for the boy?
Who knows?
I know my answer. We're done at 2 boys. I'm just saying, I know my answer.
Whatever God is going to provide.
They always say the victory baby's twins, so good luck. Good luck. And they always say the third would always be there's a 75% chance it's going to be the same sex.
Yeah.
So, I'm so sorry to hear that I really hope you come over your fear of driving. I
It's,
really, really hope.
I hope so too.
I know it will take time. I'm not rushing you because I'm like, yeah, better come drive to kitchen now. Because I'm not going to rush you. But those are fears that eventually we'll get over.
Yes.
It's that time for Dirty Laundry, my favorite segment. Let's hear what my guests have to say by airing out their dirty laundry.
Okay. I'll share this. Okay, I have little sticky drama when it comes to business.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay. The first year I started my company, Milk and Hills, my interns at the time tried to coup and take the whole business over. That's sticky.
How?
Well, they thought in their minds that they could do a better job and they can create their own magazine and company. And they tried and they failed because that magazine doesn't exist now. So
what did they do? Was it trying to do the same concept?
Yes.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
So they thought they can. What did they call theirs? Oh, sorry.
Sticky situation. But yes, that's fine. And okay, the moral of the story is, if you're gonna try and act badder and better than me, then come correct, because I always bring the fire with everything that I do. And the fact that they're still not in business, it just shows how bad mind you really were. The concept wasn't genuine. You didn't come. The idea didn't come from the heart, and that's why it failed. A lot of times we need to stop looking at people and thinking, hey, I can do it better, and just try and do it. Try and do it.
Can she say that one more time?
Try me.
One more time. Tell the people exactly what you just said one more time.
If you think you can do it, then try and do it. Okay? That's cool and all. Basically, prove it. Prove the model. I had to do that with every single business that I've had. This is not something that's coming from a prideful side of me. What people don't understand is they like to look at you and judge you.
Of course.
Right? Oh, you're black. Oh, you're a woman. Oh, blah, 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 and whatever, etc. And not thinking in the back end, what did it take this woman, this mother, this black person to create what she put in front of you?
Can we preach to the choir one more time, please?
Okay? So if we want to get sticky, that's what I would say, because I'm kind of tired of people looking in this direction and not giving me the respect and the value that I deserve.
The credit.
If you want to do your thing, do it. But bring the fire when you bring it. That's all I'm saying.
So the offering plates are going to go around now. We try donations of $5 a plate. Try send the offering plates. Sister Alicia is here to preach today. I'll also have captions at the bottom of this so you can understand.
Yes, we love our patois conversations.
Broken English. Yes. What Jamaicans call it. But yeah, that is crazy. I did not know that.
Life happens. And people still continue to try and do little things here, copy little things here, or claim things, or when you become more successful, they try and jump on at that point.
Oh, don't we know that's one, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, so I could say that. I could tell you lots of juice about that, because that, even to this day, it's been 10 years of me being an entrepreneur. I started my first business when I had my daughter.
Yes.
And she basically gave me her birth led me to where I am right now, because she showed me that if I want to do anything in life, I need to start it now.
Yes.
And that fire still is in my belly every day when I look at my daughters. Yes. They're just shining and beaming, and it's inspiring, because when I was their age, I had all these dreams about what I wanted to do, other than advertising and marketing, which is my that's what I went to school for. So sure, that's a wonderful career, and I'm grateful to know all that I know and have all the experience that I know, but I still needed to have my own brand, my own thing. But I wouldn't have done that without them. I feel like,
of course,
I feel like that.
I feel like with children, they give us this like superpower.
That's how I feel. And people laugh at that. And that's not funny. It's true. It's
not funny. It's true, because we could be dead tired and we hear every creak that's coming from your room. And we're just up.
You're up.
It's
what do you need? What do you want?
Yeah. And they're like, oh. I'm caught. Like, it's funny. Recording the podcast, Carter's usually, when my youngest is Carter, he's 6. He usually will call. Every time we're mid-interview, he'll call. I'm surprised he didn't call right now.
Is he like your little man?
Carter?
Yes.
He's a reflection of myself and my personality. I'll say that.
He is.
I'll say that.
He is. I've seen pictures of him.
He is very bossy. I'm not bossy, but like, you know,
you can be.
I can be, but I'm not extreme. But he's just like, he knows he's good looking. Yes. He got dimples, big brown eyes, like smile. Even no teeth. Like, he smiles.
Don't you love that phase though? The no teeth phase?
It's and then my older son Kieran's he's my husband, very humble and quiet and handsome and just like, oh, he's the
very respectable. Very respectable.
And it's just like, and then he just like, I love my boys. And it's like to a point where like, yo, these are little me. Like, they're a part of me.
They are.
I carry like I hug my 10-year-old son. I'm like, you used to be just right here.
I know. Big tough 10-year-old now.
Yo, I don't know what I know what I'm feeding them, but like, yo, sometimes he like play fights with me. I'm like, guy, you're rough. Like, I can't pay
you
this
have
box.
boys, yeah. So it must be very different in that way.
Yeah, like I'm really
because they don't know their own power, right? Their own strength.
No, and they try to think that because like Kieran's like here on me, like if I stand up, he's like here on my mouth, that he can kind of. He can do this, right? Like, get out of here. So we will play fight, and then out of nowhere, Carter will just come like chop me at the back of my knee. So I'm just like, yo, this is not fair.
Choppa style, mama. He give you the.
He'll just like or he'll come behind you, like, you know, you put your foot behind someone's knee and your knee like buckles. Yeah, I don't know who taught that. I don't know, you two maybe, but like I wanted to fight him that day. Like I wanted to fight him because I felt we're old, guy. I felt my knee you know, like it could have went really bad. That
it could
day.
have.
So it's children are a blessing. I love my children. But thank you for the mix up. That was a really good mix up. I never knew that.
No one knows. I don't talk about I don't talk about it. This is why I'm trying to be more extroverted and do more things like this podcast and do more interviews and all that good stuff.
Oh man.
But yeah.
It's time to be inspired. So let's ask my guests. What's going on with them? In business, life, new adventures.
You know what's funny? Okay. The truth is about that. I'll go into, first of all, my name is Alicia Bucknor, the royal artist. I'm a creative director, as well as a publisher. My magazine is called Milk and Heels, and now it's a lifestyle. So it's not just a magazine, so we have lifestyle clothing as well. Mm-hmm. And what we do there is we promote and advocate for the unity in families. And we try to make that whole understanding of the family unit is the most amazing thing that you can have. We try to make that fashionable and fun and artsy because for whatever reason, everybody else thinks a family sucks. And I think the opposite.
My family's lit, guys.
My family's lit. So, I really tried to, myself and my business partner, Carrie-Ann Martin.
Yes.
We're best friends, and we basically came together because we were pregnant at the same time.
Yes.
And we're like, we were we were annoyed that people continuously questioned us and our motherhood just because of how we looked.
Yes.
So we felt like, what does it matter what we look like? And why should a mother look less than A, B, C, D, right? So we wanted to break that stigma. And that's where Milk and Heels magazine was, born in a sense, because we wanted to show and feature other mothers and fathers. Later on, it became fathers and children. How amazing they are individually. So whether they're an entrepreneur or they're a great career woman or stay-at-home mothers, we've had stay-at-home mothers as well.
Yes.
And how are they doing their awesomeness with their family unit.
Yes.
So it's like a juggling act. And a lot of the questions that we were asking and we still ask are questions that we really want to know in depthly. Like, how do you keep everything going? How do you keep the balance between your family and your personal life, whatever you choose to do with it? And how do you not let anything stop you from keep going on that dream? Quotation, the perfect life. That's what we're trying to obtain, that perfect life, a balance. So that's there.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay. And then I have my brand called Royal. And this brand, it started off as art, and now it's evolved into coloring art and a book, a coloring art book that I've created. And I'm developing other books and different things like that. So Royal is in itself my manifestation of like this perfect empire of all these people self-empowering themselves.
Yes.
And these are the tools that I've provided you, which is the book, the coloring sheets, all these like art therapy practices, because that really worked for me.
Yes.
As I said, when I had the car accident, and even throughout my life, I've always used art as an art specifically, like sketching, something quick. It could be a pen that I'm using or a marker. It's not necessarily I'm doing anything in depth, but I've always used that as a coping mechanism to kind of just think within myself and just kind of get distracted or relieve stress or whatever. So now that I'm a mom, I realized that my children needed similar motivational tools.
Yes.
And I had my mother's word of mouth to tell me, keep going, you're good, you're amazing. And I do that for my girls as well, but I feel like I needed something more for them, and that's where the book came.
The tea party.
Yes, and the royal tea parties.
See, her royal tea parties made me want to have a daughter.
Oh, a lot of people say
just
that.
To put a little tutu, crown, and guango play. Like, but then I'm like, nah, because when she turns like 16, we're gonna have problems. Like,
not necessarily.
Do you know me?
Like, you are amazing.
Do you know me, guy? Like, I would
love to see you have a little girl. Seriously.
No way, guy. There's one hand that's like, yo, I would love to have like a mini me.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, nah, guy, I'm too rough. Like, I'm very hard on my boys. They get the lovey-dovey side, and we can watch movies and cuddle.
Like, go over there.
But I'm the surgeon in my house.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm the surgeon in my house.
Soft.
Carter called. He called before we started your interview. Can he have a freezy? My husband is home. He's home with daddy. Why you calling me for a freezy?
Because you're the sergeant.
Yeah, he's like, Dad's here, but I know I have to still
just
ask.
Verify from mama. Let me verify. Let me extra confirm.
If it's okay. And I told him, I'm like, hey, mommy's recording. You can have all the freezies until I come home. Don't call me and ask me. You can eat the freezies. I bought them for you to eat. Just make sure they end up where? The garbage. Okay.
Aww.
And that was it. That was the end of the conversation. So he hasn't called back since. So it's almost time for him to call. Because he's like, are you coming with my large oxtail?
Very specific.
Very specific. Yeah, Carter will rather take a box food on road, like a large oxtail and white rice, than a McDonald's combo.
Wow.
No, he thinks he's slick. Because I'd rather buy the Happy Meal.
Yeah.
I know it's bad to say, but $4 to $20?
It's a big difference. It's a big difference. But yeah, children are hilarious, aren't they?
They're funny, guys.
They're like mini us, mini me's.
Yeah, Kieran's mouth right now is starting to like, he throws those slide shade jabs. Like if you don't, what did he say the other day? My husband does this thing where he's like, he calls me Winston. Right? Like old man Winston. He's like, yo, Winston, go do like, and he'd be like, just messing around with me, right? And then all you hear is Kieran. But if Winston does that, what do we call you? And like it was like
what a jab! Like,
it was like a jab. I'm like, that's my son. Defend your mom. That's it. But then the look that he gave both of us, I was like, let's go downstairs. It's like we're both gonna be in trouble. And I'm like, let's go. We're both gonna be in trouble. Let's just go right away.
Wow.
But like, yeah, it's funny because Kieran's very like shy, humble, and then Carter's just like loud and look at me, and he's so me.
Yeah,
so me.
Well, nevertheless, I would love to see a little baby you. Nevertheless.
Yeah, it's Carter.
You're saying I'm done. I'm good.
Yeah, I don't think. Well, both of them are breastfed for 3 years plus each.
No, that's a long time.
Yeah, I know. But yes, I know. I'm not doing that.
You're a great mom.
I'm not doing that again.
That's amazing. I couldn't do that.
I'm not. I refuse. Like,
3
it's
years?
not like 3 years. Carter was 3.5. The only reason I stopped with Carter because I broke my hand.
I remember that when you broke your hand.
Yeah. I was like, summer's just beginning.
You're
I'm
saying,
out here.
Hot girl
and
summer.
just,
come off and to them, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, it's my first night out, and then what? I'm just like, what? God, like,
oh no,
it was so bad, guy. Actually, I was in that cast for a good like weeks, guy, like weeks.
Well, maybe when you see my clothing line, maybe you're gonna change
I
your
did.
mind.
The leggings. I seen the whole photo shoot. The leggings, the kimono.
Yes.
Like,
So that's the adult
when you
side.
said,
I was gonna
when
wear
you
that.
said you had a package, I'm like, I hope she gets me more tights. So wear the tights then. I was waiting for
You're
the tights.
so funny. Okay, so I will get you your tights and stuff. Don't worry
Yeah.
when it comes. But
They look really good.
Thank you. So that line came together, and it's gonna be a youth and children's line.
Oh, I love
primarily
that.
with some options for women as well. But I
Okay.
wanted to focus on the youth and
Yes.
the young women.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they need more of my attention.
Of course.
They are the next generation, and I feel like we need to have more things for them to wear that symbolizes who they want to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm putting together, well, I'm almost finished my collection of t-shirts and leggings and kimonos for children. And, well, the babies
Girls.
don't get kimonos. I couldn't find that for the babies, unfortunately. But, young girls.
That's
young
so
girls.
dope.
We're
See?
repping the young
Why
girls.
is she trying to keep promoting me having this baby girl?
Because, then I can
like,
give your baby girl some clothes because...
no.
I do have a limited for boys, but
Like
I'm really
shorts?
focusing. No, more like t-shirts. But
Okay.
I'm really focusing on the girls.
That's fine. My
I'm
boys.
really focusing.
That's all boys need: t-shirt and sneakers.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, t-shirt, sneakers, and socks. If I have this is
Socks
what I,
too.
Socks. Listen,
Socks are
can we
so
talk
cute.
about what happens to socks when they disappear?
No, let's talk about that.
No, like this would be a whole other. We have to do a whole other talk because if I put 2 socks in the washer and I take 2 socks out the washer and put 2 socks in the dryer, why do I only have 1 sock?
Phantom.
Who
It
is
just
eating
goes-
this sock? What?
There's like a
what
portal
sock,
in the dryer.
What sock theory is going on with this? Like, I need to know right now.
There's a portal in the dryer
Ha-
because we
listen.
buy some colorful socks, some
Same.
unique socks.
Yo, I'm tired
So-
of buying socks, guy.
So
I'm
am I.
tired of
That's
buying
why I'm
socks.
making them now.
Are you making your own socks?
Designing them in that
Oh, that's
sense.
so
Yeah. So that's a
dope.
part of the line too. Yeah, the Royal Artist collection.
This segment is called Book Me, where I actually get to ask my guests about what book had deeply impacted them and why.
Okay, I have it right off the bat. Rich Dad Poor Dad. Have you ever heard of it?
Yes.
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 That impacted me right off the bat because I received that book from a friend of mine that was already an entrepreneur. I wasn't
Yeah.
at the time. I was working, and I was working as an art director, and he more, I guess the friend more seen that I could do more, and he kind of said like, hey, check out this book.
Yeah.
And it was the best thing that he ever did because it sparked, first of all, the book is about changing your mindset on and limitations on being an entrepreneur.
Yes.
And seeing things differently in your mind, because an entrepreneur would never say, I can never afford that. They would
Yes.
say, I will afford it someday when I do A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Amen.
Whereas the most general public, they think, no, I can't afford it, or it will
Yes.
never happen, which is actually blocking your mind and kind of like the opposite of manifesting. You're digressing from what you could have had.
Yes.
So this book, to me, gave me clear understanding as to why I always had that entrepreneurial
Yes.
thing in my head, but never knew how to connect the dots, or
Yes.
even financial planning. It has a
Yes.
bit of that in there too, and about my background's in branding and advertising, but now becoming a business owner is a totally different
Yes.
thing. So now it's just a switch on your whole mindset, and I love the perspective of, you may think you know a business and how it's run and the business model, but
Yep.
you don't really know until if you're not already a business owner,
Yes.
you wouldn't know. So the book kind of let me understand, like, even business models.
Yes.
How does that work? What does that even mean? Up until that point, I was pretty foreign. I was really just an employee. I didn't really understand business, so
yeah.
it changed my life in that sense.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So this is our last segment. It's called The Quote. I ask my guests to tell me what quotes they use on a daily basis or the ones they live by. For me, short and simple, mine is, life is what you make it. Because it is. Let's hear what my guests have to say.
Work smart and not hard.
Why?
I believe life is like chess. So if you always want to, life is like chess. If you want to go about your life and thinking that it's going to strategically be planned out from A to Z. It's not going to be like that. You have to figure out how to plan it to get to A to Z. So in that sense, you're thinking about the smarter way to get what you want without overexerting yourself and putting your energy and emphasis on the wrong areas that it doesn't need to go toward, because time is so limited, you know what I mean, that it's like if you don't think triple, you know, carpenters say, like, you know, check 3 times and then cut once. It's a similar method where you need to think before you leap, or think before you're acting, and if you are thinking, then you're working smarter. In that sense.
Very true. I love it. My last question, and then I'll let you go. Krystle Breaks Easy means what to you?
Oh, this was awesome. This felt like a it felt like kind of like old cousins getting together and chatting. It was very comfortable. As you know, I'm nervous. I said I was nervous from before. But right now, how I'm feeling relieved and relaxed and just excited that I got to see you and chat with you. I'm good. Like I feel good. I'm feeling good. Yeah. It was I had a great time.
Would you come back?
Absolutely. Whenever.
I can't wait for your line to come out and tell us like where everything is, but where can people find you if they want to know more about you?
Well, right now I think I'm revamping my whole website to include all these new great stuff. So right now Instagram would be the best platform. I'm on YouTube as well as The Royal Artist. I'm on TikTok, The Royal Artist, but on Instagram it is _Royal Artist, or Alicia Bucknor, or Royal by AB. I have a few different pages because they're all catering to specific things.
We'll have all her information right here, so you can guys go look her out. Thank you so much for coming. This was fun, guys. It's been that long. Like, we gotta get the kids together.
We do.
And then I can't wait to show you all these pictures that I found. My mom found. If you have pictures, send me pictures too.
I will.
Because I know your mom has like a bunch of band of pictures of us.
I think so.
Guys, this has been a great conversation with my beautiful cousin. I love her. I love you too. This is Krystle Breaks Easy. I'm your host, Krystle. Until next time, guys, please be easy. Take care.
Thank you for having me.
Anytime.
So that is a wrap, folks. You just listened to Krystle Breaks Easy. I am your host, Krystle. To find me on Instagram, you're going to look for Krystle Breaks Easy _, which is the podcast page. Also, my personal page on all platforms is Krys My Life. So until next time, stay safe.